Yeah. Visualizing the realism of the fake protection. The plastic eye is blind, but the projects never sleep. Look, I am leaning on the lamppost where the blue sign hangs, while the internal project energy bangs. The plastic eye is staring with the blank white gaze, lost in the middle of the urban haze. It claims to be the watchman of the residential block, while the soldiers are timing the precinct clock. A symbol of the system that is broken and old, feeding the story that the streets have told. The law thinks they own the vision of the street, monitoring the rhythm of the violent beat. But the paint is peeling from the official lie, under the gaze of the paranoid sky. I am a project pharaoh in the shadow of the metal, waiting for the heavy project dust to settle. The irony is sharp like a razor in the hand, taking the final stand in this hollow land. The neighborhood watch sign is a plastic joke, lost in the middle of the cigarette smoke. The law is watching, but the street is watching back, preparing the soldier for the counterattack. The neighborhood watch sign is a blind design, crossing the dangerous invisible street line. The real eyes are hidden in the project frame, playing the ultimate neighborhood game. I see the patrol car creeping through the grid, knowing exactly what the ancestors did. The officers are looking at the sign on the pole, thinking they have the internal project control. But the grandmother is watching from the windowsill, sending a sudden and a violent chill. And the kid on the corner with the burner in their hand, mastering the life of a project man. They know the license plate and they know the face, searching for the shadow of the target space. The real surveillance is a network of the soul, trying to keep the internal energy whole. The sign is a target for the stones and the lead, walking through the ghosts of the neighborhood dead. I'm name dropping legends who were watchers of the way, waiting for the arrival of a violent day. The neighborhood watch sign is a plastic joke, lost in the middle of the cigarette smoke. The law is watching, but the street is watching back, preparing the soldier for the counterattack. The neighborhood watch sign is a blind design, crossing the dangerous invisible street line. The real eyes are hidden in the project frame, playing the ultimate neighborhood game. Yeah. The eye on the sign don't see nothing. We see the undercover before he parks. Illmatic. The world is yours. Look, look. I am a poet of the pavement, with the golden mind, leaving the terrified project thoughts behind. The real watch is the system of the blood and the bone, leaving the street soldier feeling alone. We monitor the movement of the tactical van, executing the internal survivalist plan. The metropolis is a map of the hidden in the scene, knowing exactly what the project survival mean. The blue and white plastic is a phantom in the night, hiding from the reach of the tactical light. I am the king of the bridge and the master of flow, trapped in the middle of the project undertow. The irony is a witness to the war in the dark, leaving a permanent psychological mark. I vanish in the hallway of the concrete block, ignoring the ticking of the mechanical clock. Queensbridge. The real eyes are in the bricks. Don't believe the sign. The world is yours. Let the beat fade out. Let's go. Visualizing the realism of the global map. From the bridge to the boulevard, the lineage is divine. The gods are watching. Look, I am the chronicler of the concrete with the gold ink pen, entering the valley of the West Coast, man. I see the ghosts of the legends in the Hollywood sign, watching the arrival of the lethal design. I name the names of the giants to secure the spot in the center of the dangerous project plot. The lineage is heavy like a platinum chain, relieving the pressure in the paranoid brain. I am a project pharaoh in the foreign land, taking the final stand in this hollow sand. From the towers of the bridge to the palm tree shade, watching the progress that the ancestors made. I speak the dialect of the street smart king, listening to the song that the desert wind sings. The name drop in the verse is a coronation, building the foundation of the project nation. I salute the legends and I claim the throne, leaving the generic rappers in the silent zone. The name drop in the verse is a coronation, acknowledging the masters of the urban creation. The hierarchy is steady and the signal is clear, mastering the rhythm of the ultimate fear. I talk about the doctor with the surgical touch, and the dog in the garden with the medicinal clutch. The spirit of Machiavelli is a flame in the dark, leaving a permanent psychological mark. I see the marathon spirit in the Crenshaw son, knowing that the glory has only just begun. The Kendrick crown is a heavy mental weight, signaling the arrival of a sudden fate. I mention the cube and I mention the E, searching for the spirit of the project me. The West is a witness to the rhymes I drop, waiting for the heavy project hammer to stop. I am name dropping brothers who are gone in the wind, knowing exactly where the violence begin. The map is a ledger and the ink is the truth, feeding the hunger of the project youth. The name drop in the verse is a coronation, building the foundation of the project nation. I salute the legends and I claim the throne, leaving the generic rappers in the silent zone. The name drop in the verse is a coronation, acknowledging the masters of the urban creation. Hierarchy is steady and the signal is clear, mastering the rhythm of the ultimate fear. Yeah. One love, one love, one love. The West Coast Giants, Esco salutes. The world is yours. Look, the hierarchy is a pyramid of street wisdom, escaping the mental and the physical prison. I add my name to the list of the immortals today, watching the inferior style start to decay. The bridge and the block are the same in the dark, leaving a permanent psychological mark. I am the bridge between the East and the Golden State, mastering the rhythm of the ultimate fate. The aerosol is stinging in the back of the nose, a territorial border where the music grows. I am the pharaoh of the coast and the king of the bridge, returning to the safety of the neighborhood ridge. The name drop is a key to the heavy metal door, opening the path for a project war. I vanish in the smoke with the crown on the head, walking through the ghosts of the neighborhood dead. Queensbridge to Compton, to South Central. The lineage is locked. The world is yours. Let the beat fade out. Yeah. Visualizing the realism, the irony of the shine. Peeling paint and precious metal. Let's go. The world is yours. Look, I am staring at the disc where the light hits the wall, measuring the rise and the spiritual fall. The wallpaper is curling like an old dried leaf, watching the arrival of the project grief. A million copies sold in a cardboard sleeve before I had the strength to finally leave. The platinum is cold and the platinum is bright, cutting through the fabric of the project night. It is a silver sun in a room full of gloom, anticipating the arrival of a sudden doom. The frame is dusty but the metal is pure, knowing that the music was the ultimate cure. I see my own face in the reflection of the disc, calculating every single tactical risk. The contrast is heavy and the meaning is deep, monitoring the secrets that the shadows keep. The platinum record on the project brick, making the internal survivalist clock click. A million souls captured in a circle of light, while the wallpaper peels in the middle of the night. The platinum record on the project brick, watching the neighborhood tension get thick. The ultimate escape from the life of the poor, opening the path for a project war. I remember the hunger and the days in the rain, relieving the pressure in the paranoid brain. The riot I see real is a stamp of the soul, trying to keep the internal energy whole. The neighbors are knocking on the drywall frame, playing the ultimate neighborhood game. They see the success, but they don't see the cost, counting up the brothers who were taken and lost. The ceiling is leaking on the legendary plaque, preparing the soldier for the counterattack. I'm name dropping legends who were going to win, knowing exactly where the violence begin. The record is a witness to the truth of the pen, fighting the war in the lion's den. The transition is slow and the reality is raw, living outside of the reach of the law. The platinum record on the project brick, making the internal survivalist clock click. 1 million souls captured in a circle of light, while the wallpaper peels in the middle of the night. The platinum record on the project brick, watching the neighborhood tension get thick. The ultimate escape from the life of the poor, opening the path for a project war. Yeah. The paper is thin, but the metal is forever. One take, Illmatic. Look. Look. I am a poet of the pavement with the wisdom of the old, feeding the story that the streets have told. The record is a window when the record is a door, leaving a residue on the killing room floor. I am the survivor of the 95 war, opening the path for a project war. I take the frame down and I pack it in the box, ignoring the ticking of the mechanical clocks. The bridge is a witness to the glory and the pain, relieving the pressure in the paranoid brain. I am leaving the building with the silver in the hand, taking the final stand in this idle land. The wallpaper remains, but the soldier is gone, waiting for the arrival of the project dawn. The world is a mirror of the choices we made, watching the progress that the ancestors made. Queensbridge, the escape is real. Hang it up in the new spot. The world is yours. Let the beat fade out. The beat fade out. The beat fade out. Yeah. Visualizing the realism, looking back at the essence, the white border, the pure souls, nasty knives. Look, I am holding a square with the white borderline. The colors are faded, but the memories shine. 95 dreams in the grainy blue hue. Before we knew exactly what the street life do, we were sitting on the crates by the project gate. Before we had a meeting with a heavy street fate, I see the smiles on the faces of the brothers I lost. Before we calculated every physical cost, the sneakers were dusty and the shirts were all plain. Before the arrival of the project pain, I'm a project pharaoh with the Polaroid lens, where the internal project security begins. We were kings of the concrete without any gold, feeding the story that the streets have told. The sun was a witness to the childhood grace, searching for the shadow of a forgotten face. The childhood photo of the neighborhood block, before we started watching the mechanical clock. The souls were heavy, but the hearts were light, cutting through the fabric of the West Coast night. The childhood photo of the neighborhood block, before the arrival of the industrial shock. A moment of peace in the world of the war, opening the path for a project war. I am name dropping brothers who were gone in the wind, knowing exactly where the violence began. The camera captured the spirit of the team. Before the nightmare entered the dream, we had a pocket full of lit and a mind full of hope, walking the narrow and the lethal street rope. The fame is a ghost and the money is a mask, taking the internal project spirit to task. I see the one who turned into a snitch for the feds, counting up the bodies in the cemetery beds, and the one who was taken by the lead in the rain, relieving the pressure in the paranoid brain. The Polaroid is a witness to the truth of the past, knowing that the innocence was never meant to last. I touch the glossy surface with the heavyweight hand, taking the final stand in this hollow land. The childhood photo of the neighborhood block.
Before we started watching the mechanical clock,
The souls were heavy, but the hearts were light.
cutting through the fabric of the West Coast night.
The childhood photo of the neighborhood block.
Before the arrival of the industrial shock.
A moment of peace in the world of the war, opening the path for a project war. Yeah, we were just kids. Nobody knew the price. The bridge is in the background. Look, I am a poet of the pavement with the wisdom of the old, feeding the story that the streets have told. The neighborhood changed and the soul got dark, leaving a permanent psychological mark. But the photo is a sanctuary in the middle of the storm, keeping the internal project energy warm. I am the survivor of the 95 grind, leaving the terrified project thoughts behind. The world is a mirror of the choices we made, watching the progress that the ancestors made. I put the picture in the box with the letters and the keys, feeling the vibration of the project breeze. I am the king of the bridge and the master of flow, trapped in the middle of the project undertow. The Polaroid is a treasure and the memory is deep, monitoring the secrets that the shadows keep. Queensbridge, keep the photos, don't forget where you came from. The world is yours. Let the beat fade out. Let the beat fade out. Visualizing the realism once again. The chrome is a mirror for the soul. 3 blocks of excellence. Nasty Nas, the firm. Look, the sun is a witness to the candy apple sheen, the most beautiful vision that the projects have seen. 3 blocks of metal like a dragon in the street, vibrate in the dirt in the soles of the feet. The foundations are shaking in the houses nearby, under the gaze of the paranoid eye. It is a caravan of kings in the velvet and chrome, turning the concrete into a kingdom and home. I see the gold dating spinning like a prophecy, reflecting the struggle in the urban philosophy. The hydraulics are breathing with a mechanical hiss, a moment of glory that the neighborhood miss. I am a project pharaoh in a 64 frame, playing the ultimate neighborhood game. The bass is a thunder in the belly of the block, rattling the gears of the mechanical clock. The lowrider caravan,
Moving through the night,
blinding the world with the chrome and the light. The foundations are rocking to the heavy sub bass, searching for the residue of a forgotten grace. The lowrider caravan,
moving through the night,
preparing the spirit for the final fight. 3 blocks of history on a canvas of steel, making the internal project survivalist feel. I am name dropping legends who were masters of paint, turning the sinner into a neighborhood saint. The pinstripes are flowing like a river of ink before the internal project spirit can blink. I see the murals of the fallen on the trunk of the car, watching the light of a dying star. The subwoofers are moving like a physical heart, tearing the silence of the city apart. The OGs are nodding from the leather bench seat, monitoring the rhythm of the violent street. Every bounce is a statement and every hop is a shout, knowing exactly what the hustle is about. The air is thick with the scent of the wax and the fuel, following the rules of the neighborhood school. I'm a witness to the beauty and the tragedy combined, leaving the terrified project thoughts behind. The lowrider caravan,
moving through the night,
blinding the world with the chrome and the light. The foundations are rocking to the heavy sub bass, searching for the residue of a forgotten grace. The lowrider caravan,
moving through the night,
preparing the spirit for the final fight. 3 blocks of history on a canvas of steel, making the internal project survivalist feel. Yeah, the earth is moving. Respect the craftsmanship, the world is yours. Look, the vibration is deep in the marrow of the bone, leaving the street soldier feeling alone. I am a poet of the pavement with the golden ear, mastering the rhythm of the ultimate fear. The caravan is a ship on the sea of the brick, making the internal project survivalist click. We move in a line like a royal parade, watching the progress that the ancestors made. The 95 era is a ghost in the rim, refusing to let the street survival get dim. I vanish in the distance as the sun starts to set, paying the ultimate psychological debt. The foundations are still as the music fades out, knowing exactly what the beauty is about. The bridge is a witness to the chrome and the pride, with nowhere left for the spirit to hide. Queensbridge, the parade never ends. Keep the chrome shining, the world is yours. Let the beat fade out. Let the beat fade out. Let the beat fade out. Fade out, fade out, fade out, fade out.
Peace to the gods. Sky is gray over the bridge. We lost too many. One love. Look.
I am standing on the corner where the shadow meets the light, thinking about the brothers who were taken in the night. The glass is cold and the liquid is a golden hue, knowing exactly what the street survivalists do. I crack the seal and the scent fills the heavy air, taking in the gravity of the project despair. 95 was a chapter written in the lead, feeding the spirits of the neighborhood dead. I am a project pharaoh in the denim crown, watching the internal project energy drown. The bottle is a vessel for the memory of the kings, listening to the song that the desert wind sings. I tilt the neck down and I let the nectar flow, trapped in the middle of the project undertow. A dark circle forming on the dry concrete floor, opening the path for a project war.
Pouring out the Henny for the brothers in the sky,
under the gaze of the paranoid eye.
the amber liquid hitting the project stone,
Leaving the street soldier feeling alone.
pouring out the Henny for the brothers in the sky,
Asking the eternal project spirit why.
the 95 legends are ghosts in the hall,
Waiting for the heavy project hammer to fall. I am name dropping soldiers who were buried in the yard, keeping the heavy project spirit on guard. The glass is getting empty like the heart in the chest, putting the survival of the soldier to the test. I remember the laughter and I remember the heat, monitoring the rhythm of the violent street. Before the sirens and the yellow tape came, playing the ultimate neighborhood game. The sidewalk is thirsty for the blood and the wine, crossing the dangerous invisible street line. Every drop is a prayer for the soul of the lost, knowing exactly what the project life costs. I'm a witness to the tragedy and the divine, washing the sins with the juice of the vine. The label is peeling, but the legacy is real, harder than the texture of the industrial steel.
pouring out the Henny for the brothers in the sky,
Under the gaze of the paranoid eye,
the amber liquid hitting the project stone,
leaving the street soldier feeling alone.
pouring out the Henny for the brothers in the sky,
Asking the internal project spirit why.
95 legends are ghosts in the hall,
Waiting for the heavy project hammer to fall. Yeah. Illmatic. The concrete is a cemetery. Stay thirsty for the truth. Love. I am a poet of the pavement with the wisdom of the old, feeding the story that the streets have told. The bottle is a vacuum and the ritual is done, knowing that the glory is only just begun. I toss the empty glass in the green plastic bin, knowing exactly where the violence will begin. The ghost is satisfied and the memory is bright, preparing the spirit for the final fight. I am the king of the bridge and the master of flow, trapped in the middle of the project undertow. The 95 era is a permanent stain, adding to the tally of the project pain. I walk away and I don't look back at the spot, marking the center of the dangerous plot. The sky is a witness to the love and the hate, signaling the arrival of a sudden fate. Queensbridge, rest in peace to the fallen. We still here, the world is yours. Let the beat fade out.
Yeah.
Visualizing the realism. Life is a parallel. Nasty mass. The firm in the building. The climate is changing. Look. I am gliding in the phantom through the city of the lost, calculating every single tactical cost. The mercury is falling as I hit the street sign, crossing over the invisible and lethal line. The windshield is fogging from the breath of the ghost, standing at the weakest and the loneliest post. The air gets heavy like a wet wool coat, feeling the pressure in the center of the throat. I am a prophet of the pavement with the golden eye, under the gaze of the paranoid sky. The architecture shifts and the energy is strange, watching the internal project stability change. No more smiles on the faces of the brothers in the park, leaving the soldier in the middle of the dark. I am a pharaoh in the middle of a concrete tomb, anticipating the arrival of a sudden doom. The rival territory border is a cold embrace, searching for a familiar and a friendly face. The temperature is dropping as the tires spin slow, trapped in the middle of the project undertow. The rival territory border is a cold embrace, looking for the residue of a forgotten grace. The air is different on the other side of the track, knowing there is never any turning back. The graffiti on the brick is a jagged new script, watching the authority of the neighborhood get stripped. I am name dropping legends who were kings in the past, knowing that the peace was never meant to last. The street lights are flickering in the rhythmic blue, knowing exactly what the street stalkers do. I am a witness to the war in the metropolis, heat monitoring the rhythm of the violent street. My internal compass is spinning out of control, feeding the hunger of the project soul. One false move and the lions start to roar, opening the path for a project war. I see the watchers in the shadows of the third floor frame, playing the ultimate neighborhood game. The iron is cold against the side of the hip, refusing to let the street dominance slip. The rival territory border is a cold embrace, searching for a familiar and a friendly face. The temperature is dropping as the tires spin slow, trapped in the middle of the project undertow. The rival territory border is a cold embrace, looking for the residue of a forgotten grace. The air is different on the other side of the track, knowing there is never any turning back. Yeah. The air is thin here, the world is yours, but this block is theirs. Let's go. Look, I am a poet of the project with the wisdom of the old, feeding the story that the streets have told. I make a U-turn as the tension gets thick, making the internal project survivalist click. The temperature rises as I head for the bridge, returning to the safety of the neighborhood bridge. The line is a memory, but the feeling is real, harder than the texture of the industrial steel. I am a survivor of the 95 grind, leaving the terrified project thoughts behind. The metropolis is a mad for the pain and the pride, with nowhere left for the spirit to hide. I am the king of the bridge and the master of flow, trapped in the middle of the project undertow. The border is a ghost that I never gonna cross, knowing exactly what the project life cost. The bridge, Queensbridge, stay on your side. The world is yours. Let the beat fade out.
Visualizing the realism of the fallout. The gold is heavy, but the betrayal is heavier. The contract is torn. I am standing in the mirror of the 5-star suite, monitoring the rhythm of the violent street. The gold link is glowing like a sun on the chest, putting the survival of the soldier to the test. Every diamond is a memory of a heist in the dark, leaving
leaving a permanent psychological mark. But the metal is cold and the bond is a ghost. Standing at the weakest and the loneliest post, I reach for the class with a steady right hand, taking the final stand in this hollow land. The alliance is a casualty of the greed and the fame, playing the ultimate neighborhood game. I feel the pressure, leaving the vertebrae bone, leaving the street soldier, feeling alone. The partnership is buried in the project mud, pumping the adrenaline through the project blood. Taking off the heavy gold link tonight, hiding from the reach of the tactical light. The partnership is dead and the war is alive, searching for the strength to finally survive. Taking off the heavy gold link tonight, preparing the spirit for the final fight. The neck is bare, but the soul is armed, refusing to let the street authority get harmed. I am name-dropping brothers who were giants of the era, watching the arrival of the project terror. We were brothers in the struggle and kings in the rain, relieving the pressure in the paranoid brain. But the money turned the lion to a snake in the grass, watching the terrified project moments pass. You traded the loyalty for a seat at the head, walking through the ghosts of the neighborhood dead. Now the chain is a shackle and the gold is a weight, signaling the arrival of a sudden fate. I drop the heavy metal on the mahogany table, trying to keep the internal energy stable. The sound of the links is a funeral bell, ringing through the halls of the project hell. The line is drawn and the bridge is burned, waiting for the lesson that the street is learned. Get off the heavy gold link tonight, hiding from the reach of the tactical light. The partnership is dead and the war is alive, searching for the strength to finally survive. Taking off the heavy gold link tonight, preparing the spirit for the final fight. The neck is bare, but the soul is armed, refusing to let the street authority get harmed. Yeah. Keep the jewelry, I keep the respect. The war is officially on Queensbridge. Look. I am a poet of the pavement with the golden mind, leaving the terrified project thoughts behind. The war is a science and the gravity is raw, living outside of the reach of the law. The infrared is looking for the heat of the rage, reading the words on the violent project page. I am the survivor of the 95 grind, leaving the terrified project thoughts behind. The chest is light, but the iron is heavy, holding the weight of the project levy. No more photos and no more stage, turning the lock on the neighborhood cage. I am the king of the bridge and the master of flow, trapped in the middle of the project undertow. The link is gone, but the legacy remains, adding to the tally of the project pains. Queensbridge, the alliance is over. Watch your back, the world is yours. Let the beat fade out.